cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Yo, what is up, everybody? It is your boy Skywalker OG coming at you with some more Rise of Kingdoms content, and today we have another one of those Osiris League matches for you here. We have in the realm of Horus Division 3, we have 411k taking on 16ZO. Now 411k is the underpowered team here, but knowing 1411's history, they are a very solid OL team. So I definitely don't expect them to lose here, but I expect it to be a good match. It should be a really good match here. It is at the 13 UTC hour. Let's go see if we can view it. There we go. Let's go view. I don't care about the recommended. I want to go to my match. Hey, match. Hey, start. Hey, it's 13 UTC. You need to start. Alright. That's what we're here for. Hey. Yo, what is this? Is it gonna start at 1301? Is that what this BS is? Yo, what's up, Nick? Good luck, Sky, and to all the 916 peeps. I appreciate it, bro. I greatly appreciate it. We shouldn't really have too much of an issue coming out of our bracket, to be honest with you. And if we do, I'm going to have a little bit more of an issue with our team. We're going to have a few bones to pick. I'm going to have to throw hands with some of my players, you know what I'm saying? No, SQ has a really good bracket for us to be able to pull out of this. So hopefully we see the top 32. Let's go ahead and go back to this. Division 3 of Horus. There we go. Let's go ahead and hop in there. Skip through. We don't want to see this. 1411, 411k. It's strange to see that they don't actually have a star. That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I haven't been following their KVK though. Like their KVK experiences, who they've been fighting, who they've been allying with. But for Osiris League, 411k is a pretty solid team. They're a pretty solid team, right? Right. But they don't. No star. Wonder what that's about. Alright, let's see what we got right here. We got 168 million in the front, 87 million, 105 million, 114 million, 95 million. This is, I'm gonna say this is bad setup for their teleports, guys. I don't think that they had their group that's initially teleporting forward first. I don't think that they had them join the match last. From what it looked like they all just went ahead and joined into the match. So they're just, so it's random spots. What you want to do, what you should be doing on a proper OL team, guys, is you want your players that are going to take the initial first 8 teleports to go ahead and join the match. Or, no, to not join the match, sorry. That way the players that aren't taking the first initial 8 teleports, the players that are still going to be behind, they're going to get up front, up closer. The only exceptions for this rule is the players that are leading your initial rallies. Those ones you definitely want up front. But everybody else up front should be the players that are hanging back. And it looks like that's the dealio on this 411k side. They don't have too big of boys up front. Let's make sure. They might not just have big boys on this team. There we go. Okay, 115 mil, 93 mil. Maybe not. Maybe they just don't have the power on this team. It doesn't look like they have much power. You got 105 mils, their biggest guy? 150 mil? There we go, 150 mil. And that's a decent size. I think he's their only one. 115 and 105. Okay, they got 300 millions. Alright. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Hopefully they got some good strategy. 411k usually does have some good strategy. They are the underpowered team here. Throw hands like Snoop. Please tell me you saw the Dutch. In his recent training video, he just stick to the gat. Yes, I seen that. Yes, I seen that. That was hilarious. Thor loading. Thor loading. These are like T5 for sure. These are slow as poo poo. There's the marches coming for the obelisks. Are all these people named Thor or something? What the hell is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, Thor Novi, Thor Young. Wow, okay. Alright, so we have a theme here. We have a Thor theme here. So now I want them to lose. So like I want them to lose now. They have the name Thor on there. We just want that to lose, right? Right, guys? Downvote it. Just downvote it. Instant loss. If you're from 307, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Come on now. You know what I mean. Let's see. It looks like 411k is going to get to their obelisk quicker, though. That's what we're trying to look here. That's all. I'm just quick scanning the map. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. See, we didn't hop from the outpost though, so that would leave me to believe that he's gonna get there just a hair faster. But yep, there it is. Bam. Yep, there it is. I figured so, because he hopped from the outpost into this node right here, which gave him just a hair, little bit faster of a boost. A little bit faster of a boost. This is something that I kind of called out on my Osiris League team on our last match. You gotta hop through the nodes. You gotta hop through the nodes and the buildings. It's not a huge difference, but you know there is a difference on the timing. They are ahead by 10 seconds here now. 411k will teleport 10 seconds ahead of this bottom side for 16ZO. Or a little bit less than 10 seconds. It's not the biggest deal, but it is a difference. It definitely is a difference. And then they both captured their top and bottom, pretty much their long side obelisk at about the same time. So we should see teleports coming in at pretty much the same time. Here comes the garrison rallies. I don't see any aggressive rallies, I would say, from the red side. Here comes one from 16ZO. Here's an aggressive Attila rally. I don't see anything for 411k side though. I would really expect them to be pushing hard on the short sides for them, 411k short sides, but it doesn't. It looks like they're not even on the field here. Yeah, there's no field presence. They're just gonna secure their obelisk, teleport forward, and then try to get the field, I guess. Wow. Wow. I'm not sure why you would opt out on your field presence here. 16ZO went ahead and posturing up around their desert altar. We still have, there we go, there's some 411k over here. There's still nothing by their sky altar though. If I was 16ZO, I would make a push for that sky altar. I mean, it's a little distance away, but there's nobody in the area for 411k. And if you can get set up there, you can definitely take control of the enemy structure. I mean, you have a decent little mirror ball here. I guess they'll, I don't know, I guess they'll be able to teleport forward first. No, that building's gonna be open. That's risky. That's risky. I think that's a risky play. What do you think, chat? That's pretty risky. And there's not much field support here. There's a lot more, at least by the shrine, than there is over by the altar. The altar has nothing. There's nothing there. It's the same thing for the opposition, though. And we're chasing down a fast cav march, but there's nothing else here. Just we got some marches coming in, Oppo. Oh well. It's just slow rotations, I guess. No, they're just focusing the insides. They're just focusing the insides. Okay. Yeah. 16 Zeo gonna make a push on both inside structures. I mean, it would be it would be good occupation scores if they're able to get the Desert Altar in this Shrine of War here. Not sure if they're going to be able to do that, though. They poshed up pretty slowly for this. But if red side doesn't target that structure, nobody's targeting the Shrine. Nobody's targeting the Shrine. Target the structure. Wow. Dude. How? How? How do you do that? Ay, ay, ay. Everybody knows, like, everybody does know that the points come from the structures, right? Not from open field fighting. Alright, anyways, so that was an epic fail. That was an easy structure grab, and they, like... Alright. Anyways, moving on, okay. We have 16 Zeo trying to posture up for this Desert Altar. It doesn't look like they really have enough players in the area for it to be able to swarm down this Desert Altar. They really need to posture up some more marches and get those rallies going. If they can get a rally going here, they can definitely flip over this Desert Altar. The problem is, you really want to try to either delay or get these first occupation from 411k. You don't want them to go get the first occupation immediately because of the fact that they're going to start generating points, and that's going to pretty much tie up the game. Right now you have a little bit of a lead for that 16 ZO side. If you can flip this Desert Altar, it'll give you a little bit of a cushion gap between the points. It'll give you a good start. It'll definitely give you a good start. I would be trying to look to flip this Desert Altar if I was the 16 ZO team. Here comes the rally. They need to really be cleaning out some of this field, though. With that much reinforcements, there's going to get a Xeno there. The Xeno should become the main garrison. I mean, with that Xeno heals, it will be able to sustain up long enough to be able to get more reinforcements down here. If they do not switch the Xeno, though, that structure may go down. It may go down. Flavius is a very, very good garrison, guys. But inside of Ark of Osiris, you absolutely need that healing factor for the sustainability. All you need, it is not about the trades. It is about holding the structure for you to be able to get more marches down there to reinforce it. At this time, that Flavius will not hold. They need to put a Xeno up there for that heals. They need to get it switched. Switch it! Switch it! Oh, I see the bell. I see the bell. I see the bell. They already switched it. They already switched it. It's just a visual lag. It's just a visual glitch. It's still probably going to go down too long, though. You had Flavius in there way too long. You had Flav way too long. And they already own the field anyways. But the first occupation did already come in for the structure for 411k. That is a very good thing for that team. They didn't lose their first occupations. That would have been huge, huge for 16 Zeo if they would have been able to force away that first occupation. However, they were able to also flip that Shrine of Life. That gives 16 Zeo a little bit of a lead here. And then they also are able to hold all of their structures on their defensive side since 411k didn't really posture up on the field on this long side, or on this short side for them. So basically 16 Zeo came out very aggressive on the short side for their side. For this bottom side, Team Isit, if you don't know, it is a shorter lane to go to the bottom here for Team Isit than it is for Team Seth. And then for Team Seth, it's a shorter lane to go to this top side than it is to go to the bottom side. So what 16 ZO did was very, very well played by them. They went ahead and rushed the short side to them, which it means that they're going to be able to get to this Desert Altar at about the same time that 411k can get to this Desert Altar, unless 411k would have sent a lot of T4 marches, okay? So 16 ZO did a very good job at that. I would have liked to see them come in a little bit earlier for that Desert Altar and flip that first occupation. But they still were able to gain control of this Desert Altar, and now you're going to see them rotate for the middle. Very good, very clean starting play. 16 ZO off to a very, very good start. Last weekend they played against JST and kind of get whooped up. I really didn't expect them to come out this hot against 411k. 411k isn't too bad of an Osiris League team, but they are definitely on the back foot on the start of this match. Definitely on the back foot on the start of this match. 16ZO just giving them everything they can handle and then some. All structures in favor of 16ZO. Arc is coming up in 2.5 minutes. The middle is also controlled by 16ZO. There is not enough players here rotating in for 411k to even try to contest this Arc of Osiris. And then there's still losing all of their structures besides this Shrine of Life. Shrine of Life was flipped back in favor of 411k. Honestly, if I was 411k, I give up this arc. I give up this arc. You can't get there in enough time. You can't really organize. I mean, you can. They don't have enough reinforcements here. But honestly, you're bleeding out with these points per minute. So you need to flip back your structures and then think about refocusing for the arc. But you're in a bad position. You're definitely in a bad position, but you need some structures back. If you try to focus all in on this arc, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. The points per minute gap's just gonna get way too big. It's gonna get way too big. Oh, this is nasty. 16ZO coming in hot, baby. This map looks like T2AM too. T2A got first knock of enemy Oppie and teleported one in, but basically everything was blue for T2A. Yeah. Pretty much. No, it's T2A's matches going on right now. Are they just dominating over there? I would expect T2A to dominate, dude. They're almost 2 billion apart from the enemy, okay? That's the reason why we're not streaming now. That's just disgusting. 2 billion difference. Don't forget, guys, if you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that like and sub button. I greatly appreciate it. We do cover as much Osiris League content as we possibly can, and we do live stream 4 KVKs that we do participate in. Yeah, I figured they would, Jaeger. I mean, it's... Come on, dude. There's a 2 billion power gap there. Anyways, we got 411k failing miserably. Well, actually, I won't say failing miserably, because if the 16ZO does not put any reinforcements inside of that desert altar, they are going to go down here at this desert altar. And there it goes. There it goes. This was one of our problems that we had, Jaeger. This is what I was talking about earlier yesterday on our practice. We got an open field here. Like, we got to reinforce the structures over the open field here. There's no reason for 16ZO to lose that with this many marches for the field here. They could have definitely dropped into this desert altar, cycle out their marches, whatever was needed to be done to hold this desert altar. Not the end of the world for them. They're already double up on the points. They're already going to put this Ark of Osiris in their pocket. They will likely hold that Ark since they are doing so well on the structures, and go ahead and pressure up the structures and re-control of that. Very, very good blazing start by 16ZO. I'm kind of wondering how 411k will even come back and try to make this a close match, because this is very, very disgusting. This is a very disgusting start by 16ZO. They got absolutely everything they wanted at the start. Well, I can't say absolutely everything. Everything you would want is to grab all the first occupations from the enemy. But they were able to quickly flip all of the enemy structures without too much of a problem and rotate immediately to the middle, grabbing that arc and easily securing that Ark of Osiris with a fast Sao march. Just walking away, trotting back home, taking the arc, securing the ball. And then we have a bunch of 411k just open field fighting for absolutely no reason whatsoever in this little area. I'm not sure what this is. Hello. There's no rally or anything coming this way yet. Yeah, just left the city. So you have a call rally that is incoming, but it just left the city and you've already had your open field cleared out. Huh. Is this the same 411k team, guys? Did they have a big shift on their players for 411? Am I tripping? Wasn't 411k? They used to be HKL, right? That was 1411. Am I like... I'm confused right now. What's up, War Games? How's it going, brother? How's it going? This match is about to be just a blistering... It's a beater, bro. It's a beater. This is terrible. I really thought this was going to be a closer match. And I thought this would have been one of the upset matches since they are down 400 mil power. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, Jaeger, is Drago up? Is Drago awake? Let's go check out our boys in T2A. This one's just, this is double the points already. Let's go see if we got a better match here. And, of course, let's go see what T2A's score is. I just want to look at the score here. Let's see. Anubis. Recommended. T2A. Oh, 13k to 1k. Yeah, we're not even going to click on that. But all of these matches are already a burnout. Here we go. Here's our boys in AP16. This is another 9-16 team. AP16 is down members. They're down on the power. And they're still pulling it out. 24 players versus 29. And our boys in AP going ham. Let's go, AP16. Let's go, baby. I like it. I like it. Look at all them players. Hey, get it, get it. Y'all are gonna lose this arc though. No, you're not. Wait a minute. Yo, blue team has control of the field, but they're not pushing in for the arc. They're gonna let our boys walk away with the arc. No way. Okay, they are focusing. Morio's coming for our arc carrier. Here he comes. AP16 doing work here. Ahead on the points per minute, just barely by 80 points, but they're also trying to retrieve this Arc of Osiris. So Lucifer coming in, Badio coming in, Reaper coming in, Koala coming in, Quaka coming in. Yeah. Push it, boys. Go forward. Don't go back. Where y'all going? Hey, what are you doing, Koala? Why are you walking past the Arc? Go to the Arc. Hey, what are you doing? Did them dirty sky, lol. Drago is on the map, I repeat. Drago is alive. Hey, there we go. That's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking about. Yo, I can't do anything, dude. That match was terrible. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot it over to AP, and then we'll have to update the thumbnail later. Because that match just got gapped. Okay. 411k just got gapped. So We'll update the thumbnail and everything later. We're gonna check out our boys AP16 over here and see if they can pull out the dub. This is our like farm / third alliance that registered for Osiris League, and yeah, they're putting in some work with their 24-man squad. Oh lord, oh this is hilarious. Y'all need more people in the middle. Where's the open field at? There's one boy, Gang Grew. I like him. There we go. That's Gang Panda, by the way, if you're an SQ player. Let's see. We have a 67 AJ67 rally coming down on the obby. Is that going to the obby? Yeah, that's going to the obelisk. Gang Grew's Ramses is going for the Shrine of War. They're getting blown up in the middle, and now they're walking away with the arc. AJ67 does have the arc, and they are taking it back home. Yeah, let's get it with AP. That's what I'm talking about, Jaeger. AP is going to be that secondary Osiris League team that's going in there, dude. T2A is going to get knocked out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, T2A. Just kidding, man. No, AP is going to lose this arc, though. They definitely lost a position on arc. There's a lot more of these AJ67 players in the area. But this is the first arc. This has been going on for a while. Honestly, the longer this fight goes, the better it is for AP16. As we see, we do have a almost 3... What the heck? Oh, my screen just flickered. Anyways, we almost have a 3,000 point... We have over a 3,000 point gap here. Plus, this is the very first arc. This is only going to be worth 1,000, 1,500 points. What have you. It will not close up the gap here, and the points are pretty much in, well, neutral. Now they are in favor of that AJ67 team. All we have to do for AP16 is neutralize points, keep them neutralized, and don't let them capture this arc. You delay the arc and you neutralize the points, you win this match pretty easily, and it's not even... That's sad. That's messed up. That's messed up. Stop doing them dirty, AP. Oh, this is good stuff. I love it. See if we can recapture this altar on the bottom side. This is what's giving the AJ67 team the lead here on the points per minute. AP really needs to come over here and flip this desert altar before AJ is able to accumulate too many points off of it. I'm not sure where Taha's rally is going here. We're going to lose our obelisk if we don't have a good garrison in here. This is where you're going to start falling apart if you don't pay attention, guys. This Ark of Osiris is not that important, AP. This Ark of Osiris is not that important, AP. Guys, you got to get the structures. This Ark is not that important. You've already gapped them. You've already gapped them. Now you're letting them catch back up because you're giving up your structures. You gotta get back on your structures. Go ahead and flip them back. Get control of the points per minute game. And then worry about, you know, that arc rotation. It's already gone. It's already gone anyways. Go for the second one. Go for the second one, guys. Go for the second one. Oh, they pushed down field on the top side, though. So they were able to close up that point gap from a 520 to a 480 to 470 gap now. They also flipped one of these outposts in the backside. It was reflipped over here by AJ67. Izumi is going to try to run around and flip the other outpost. Just trying to create some, you know, annoyance in the back end. Badio J, I would really like to see you trying to flip some of these structures, man, instead of, you know, rallying the obelisk. But it's good that they're keeping them, you know, true to having players inside of that obelisk. They're not able to overwhelm AP on the field because they have to keep, you know, 5-6 marches inside of that obelisk at all times. It's a very decent strategy, I guess. We have a pressure on the Shrine of Life here. We have a Charles in the garrison, baby. Let's go. Let's go. You ain't taking down that Charles. No way. Get out of here. 1v Charles? You ain't got it. You ain't got it. Charles 2 OP. I'm just kidding. They need to flip back this desert altar, though. This is a very key structure here. This will give you way more points per minute. You're gonna get up into the 580s, 590s if you can get back this desert altar. You're already at 520 to 480. That points are still gapped here. This is very nice looking at it from AP side. Of course, if you're against AP, it is not nice. It is not nice. But they do have that arc in pocket. They will. It looks like they're gonna try to do a quick cap here at this outpost. If they quick cap, then AP need to set up for the next arc rotation and secure that, and then that should give them the slight lead. Like keep them in the slight lead with a 3k lead here. But this is gonna cut their lead in half. This arc delivery will definitely cut their lead in half. So they need to flip some structures, regain control of the points per minute, and focus up for the next arc rotation. Both sides popping out that hard push. They are going to try to flip some structures here, AP and AJ, and try to get that quick capture. Now that does last for 5 minutes. Keep that in mind, guys. That buff will last for the next 5 minutes. All structures that AP or AJ flip over will take half the time to actually occupy. This is a very decent play for both sides since the middle is down at the time. It looks like AJ67 is actually going to be holding that arc for a little bit. So it's not a bad play from either side to go ahead and pop that buff while they're, you know, pushing in the lanes and accumulating more skills for the next middle rotation. Honestly, these teams aren't too bad. Like these AP and AJ pretty decent on their rotations compared to a lot of these other bigger teams. They just don't have the proper rallies and garrison. From what I'm seeing, they actually have some better rotations than a lot of the higher tier teams. They just don't have the power. They don't have the power. They don't have the proper garrisons, the proper commanders, the big boys. But they're definitely doing a lot better, like strategically, than a lot of these other teams, guys. Like this is I actually like this match. I'm very impressed by watching this match. This is very nice. I like it. Hey, what the heck? Did I just see another Skywalker? SBI Walker? What the heck? Yo, bro, what is this? This like Skywalker from Dollar General or something? From Wish? What the heck? So we had that arc that did get captured. Now we have a little bit of a slight lead for that AJ67 team. Like I said, AP needs to flip over some more structures. They do have the slight points per minute lead, but this next arc rotation will be huge for them. This will be huge for them. And they still need to try to flip some enemy structures. They really haven't done too much work on flipping over these AJ67 structures, except for the Shrine of Life on this top side. AJ67 has really struggled with this Shrine of Life on top side. A huge struggle up here, and it looks like they might go down again. Looks like it is going to go down again. Demon King's rally's just beating on that Scipio. Oi, oi, oi. We have some players coming in to try to swim down that rally. You have some marches coming in to reinforce the Shrine of Life. Let's see if they can get there in time. If this, if NTL and Ortho Wolf would just go ahead and swarm down the Shrine of Life, y'all definitely flip this before they get there. But since you're trying to clear out the open field, I don't think you're going to be able to make it in time. Let's see. Ortho and NTL, you should go ahead and swarm down the shrine. Swarm down the shrine. Swarm down the shrine, guys. Swarm it down. NTL, swarm it down. Alright, NTL is AFK apparently. But they still should be able to swarm down the take the shrine before it gets there, maybe? Yep, there it goes. There it goes. All you need is one more good skill cycle. There we go. Shrine of Life is back down. Now the points per minute is only a little bit under a 500 difference here. AP doing a really good job to keep themselves in this match, not really letting AJ67 gain control after taking that Arc of Osiris. Let's see how AP rotates for this next arc. AJ is already rotating in. They have a good push coming on that outside lane, or a good defense coming. I would make this into a push. To be honest with you, there's plenty of players here to make a push on this Shrine of Life, kind of neutralize what AP has trying to come towards your way. Let's see. AP doing a really good job at defending on their Desert Altar. Just need to refresh some marches here. Choose to refresh instead of open fielding, guys. You need to refresh instead of open fielding. That is a huge, huge downside to what I'm seeing y'all do. All game, they got to reinforce. Got to reinforce. There we go. Some reinforcements coming in. There's a couple more. Zumi bringing in some marches. Very good job, Zumi. Thank you very much for that Desert Altar reinforcements. And we have AJ with a few more marches over here at the middle already than AP16. Let's see if we can get some more marches over here from AP16. They need to get at least 2 to 3 players more in this area and then posture forward before AJ is able to ball up. That would be the play here, but AJ is definitely bringing in a lot more marches to the middle. AP is not bringing in as much. Oh, man. If AP does not rotate more marches to this middle, this will be an AJ67 Arc of Osiris pretty handily. There's not much coming in from AP. We need more, boys. We need more. We need more in that middle. AJ is just going to steamroll y'all. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're coming in hot. They're coming in hot. They got a train coming in from the bottom. They got more marches coming in. Yep. There's a couple more. There's a couple more. Yeah, they're rotating middle hard. AP, you need to send more people to the middle, guys. Gotta send more people to the middle. Thoughts on who you want to fight in RKVK 916? Tipsy, I really don't care, bro. We'll fight anybody. Any good kingdom, we're down. Yeah, man, they have the strat playing smart. Oh, the Aaron Rodgers for Skywalker discount. Double check. Double check Walker. I am just curious who else signed up for it. That's the question. I know 365 wants a piece of us. I've seen that. I've seen those screenshots. They had like a little kingdom vote and they put our kingdom up. Even though they had this whole list of Imperiums on there, they chose to pick our A kingdom and they chose to put us on there twice on that list. So I feel very honored. I feel very honored that, you know, instead of trying to fight somebody in their weight division, they want to come down to us to try to fight us. You know, it makes me feel good, baby. It makes me feel good when the big kingdoms are worried about us. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, for this Arc of Osiris match, AP16 looks like they are getting enough marches here now. Starting to at least. If AJ67 go ahead and engage here, though, AP will be in some trouble. AP would definitely be in some hot water if AJ goes and heads and engages. AJ was able to flip that Desert Altar on that inside lane once again for this arc push. AP really should have noticed that they were doing that on the last arc of Osiris rotation and should have kind of adjusted a little bit. But I mean, this is our third team here, and you know, I'm sure they're not as fluid as rotating around, so that's perfectly fine. But we should have adjusted for this. It should have been adjusted for this. If anybody from AP is here, you know, let us give you a little tip there. Just make sure that y'all adjust during your matches. You definitely gotta make some adjustments. Nothing huge, just slight adjustments. You know, pulling back an extra player or two for this Desert Altar would have been nice. As long as you make this arc capture, it'll be all worth it though. Pop your skills, get in on that arc. There you go. There's the mystical formation coming in from AP16. We already have the attack formation or war drums coming in from the AJ67 side, but there goes the war drums from AP16 as well. So you have war drums and defensive formation coming in for AP16. We need to see a lot. There we go. There we go. AP finally engaging with all their players. At first, there was a lot of AFK there, but they're finally engaging. Let's see if they can do some good targeting here. That YSG should be out of here. That YSG should be down already. We need to take out these YSGs, Ramses, XYs, Nevskis. This should be priority for the AP16 team or any team in the middle. You gotta take out the high priority, high damaging marches first. Here comes Bogged Down from AJ67. A Bogged Down, huh? I think it's a little too early for Bogged Down, right? The arc's not spawned yet. I don't see the purpose of this Bogged Down. Unless you're just trying to keep AP from being able to position up, there's not much of a reason to have popped that Bogged Down in this one, I don't think. AP is doing a bad job at positioning though. These players, Sid the Minion, Bedio, you gotta move, guys. You gotta move. This is AFK. You're not helping out your team. Laden Whale, this guy's not even doing anything. You should be ignoring him. New Therapy, you're just standing there. Guys, push forward. There we go. Come on, posture up. Let's go. Fight like you got some sense, baby. Come on. We do this in KVK every season. Alright? The open field is nothing new. Nothing new. See, AP does have the arc. Demon King is trying to run away with that arc. He is very, very low on that XY march, though. Very low. It's another situation from that first arc capture that we've seen where AP did have the arc. They were walking away from it. AJ67 kind of ignored the arc carrier for a little while. I thought AP was going to be able to secure the arc very easily, and then AJ just flooded over this way and was able to recapture that arc of Osiris. Let's see if they're able to do it again. It doesn't look like it at the moment, but we have a Demon King. You should be sending these marches backwards just to slow this guy down. Seriously, like I don't even know what. Alright. Anyways, hopefully AP is able to secure this arc. If so, that'll bring them back up in that points game. But they really, really, really need to get on their structure game. The points per minute is gapped at the moment. 670 to 360. That's where you see that point swing here. We already had a 1k points difference because of that first arc capture. Now we're getting gapped over here on the AP side because we're losing our structure control. We absolutely have to regain those structures, guys. Gotta regain those structures. You're not even accumulating any points off this Desert Altar yet. And then if there's no proper garrison in here, it might get flipped again. Let's see what's in here. Nope, he's not gonna touch it. Okay, it's just a Sao. Okay, so we will be collecting points again in another minute and a half from both of these structures from AP16. Top side is getting rallied at the Shrine of War. Shrine of War is being protected pretty well though. Sky Altar is safe and secured. That arc is... God, it is in trouble again. AJ has plenty of marches in this area to make this arc a competitive arc still. All they need to do is ignore all this open field and literally drag and drop and target onto this arc carrier, and you stop this arc of Osiris. You stop this arc. Drag and drop onto Demon King, kill the arc carrier, go straight for the outpost of Seth, and you can flip this arc of Osiris very easily. Come on, guys. You need to... clear him out. Clear him out, AP. Let's go. Oh, Lord. Hiru is trying to go ahead and flip that outpost. If he gets a flip on that outpost, they grab that arc and just walk it straight to it. That's it. Okay, there's a Charles inside of that outpost. Very well played by AP16. Getting a march inside of there to garrison that outpost of Seth. Whew! That was good, because AJ67 has the Arc of Osiris now, even though AP should have had the field here. They definitely should have had the field here. You're close to your cities. You're close to your cities. There should be nothing but players going for this Arc. This Arc is absolutely key at this moment. At this moment, this Arc is key. Get your butts over here. Come on, man. Come on. AP16 picking up the Arc again and walking back towards this Outpost of Seth. Outpost of Seth in control by AJ67 though. And we're still walking it over to here. We don't have anybody swarming down the Outpost of Seth. Just Azumi on there with his Charles. That's not going to be enough. Swarm down the Outpost of Seth. You're taking it to them. Guys, you're taking it to them. No! Swarm down the outpost. Swarm down the outpost. Oh my lord. AP just delivered the arc to AJ67. All they have to do is keep this outpost reinforced. Outpost goes down for AP. Thank God, because AJ did grab that arc. Oh my goodness. Stay inside of this outpost. Do not let it flip. Kill that arc carrier. Grab that arc. Grab the arc. Grab the arc. Grab. And the outpost going back to AJ67, who is picking up the Arc of Osiris, though. That'll be, depending, if it's AJ again, they probably will likely capture this Arc. If it is AJ, it is AP. Koala has that Arc. Koala, you need to deliver that thing, dude. Swarm it down that outpost. Oh my god. Get inside the outpost. Get inside the outpost. Let him deliver. Let him deliver. There's probably way too many AP players inside of this outpost for him to get inside to deliver. I bet you there's too many players inside of there for him to get in. He's probably desperately dragging and dropping, trying to get inside of that outpost, and there's no room for him. Oh no. Now AJ. Oh no. AJ taking down the arc carrier. Arc is on the ground. AP doing the best they can to keep this outpost reinforced and making sure that AJ cannot capture this arc if they're able to pick it back up. Come on, AP. You got this, man. Oh, AJ recapturing the outpost here. Get back on the outpost, guys. Get back on the outpost. Alright, arc is captured. Arc is captured. There we go. AP did have the arc. Thank God. AP was able to successfully, skimpily get that arc in there. It is a tied up match, 300 points ahead in favor of AP16. Shrine of War in trouble for AP16. AJ67 has a Boudica Nebu rally already set on it. It is gonna go down. AJ67 should just go ahead and storm this thing down. I don't see why you're just standing there watching it, but it's gonna go down either way. Minion Dave trying to desperately get there. Not going to make it in time. Wouldn't have mattered anyways. Your XY is a little too low there, buddy, to be the savior of the day. Sky Altar also in favor of AJ67. So all they were able to do for this AP16 team was be able to basically neutralize the points, because everything on this top and bottom side was flipped for AJ67 during that arc skirmish. That was huge for AJ. That means that the points that they would have lost off that arc, basically if that arc would have been worth 2,500 points, AJ was able to cut that lead by 1,250 because they were able to flip absolutely everything and actually gain some of these points off of the structures of AP16. Very well done by AJ67, noticing that all of AP players were around that arc, trying to desperately secure it and grabbing these outside structures. That was a very, very, very clean play on the AJ67 side. AP needs to get back in rotation, reflip these structures, and go back for the last Arc of Osiris and get a clean capture. That should net AP the win, but it's going to be a very, very close match, guys. This one could come down to who has the most rations. Who's farming? Who has farmers out? Honestly, who has farmers out? AP definitely is getting landslided on the points per minute. It's 700, 270 at the current status. But they have not really, controlled anything just yet. They just now got the occupations of the structures, so the points are just now accumulating in for AJ67, and the structures are already being flipped back over, and it got reflipped again. So they're not going to be accumulating any points off of them just yet, but the bad thing is, neither is AP. Here comes another structure that will start giving AJ some points here very soon, and Sky Altar should be accumulating for AP very soon. So should the Desert Altar. Let's see about the Shrine. Shrine of Life still in trouble. AP is trying to flip it. They need to flip it. They need to re-get this points per minute. It's under control and get a rotation for the middle. It's already 5 minutes till arc. If AJ67 start rotating here now, they can get the field control. Let's see what they do. We have a few players going in from AJ. We should see a lot more from AJ's side. Same for AP. Like you should be going for this arc pretty early. You need to get the field control. This arc is pretty much the make or break point for this game. If AJ gets it, it's 100% a win on AJ67 side. If AP gets it, they're gonna maybe win, but it's gonna be by the skin of their teeth of a victory. It's gonna be a very, very close one. Hopefully we got some people back here rationing down as well for well, Sid the Minion just getting zeroed out by 1 March. Poor little Sid. Poor little guy. Anyways, let's see. Hopefully we got some farmers back here, maybe, to bring some rationing points in. No. No, we don't. Rough. Rough. Man, that's rough. And the reason for it might be this guy here. Because it looks like he's harassing farmers and outposts. Man. So we're not going to see any kind of rations come in to make this points gap up. What we desperately need for the AP team is just a very good middle rotation, middle fight. They're going to lose their outside structures once again. Here comes that Henry rally against that Charles. Charles just isn't going to cut it. But I mean, of course, they're fighting with what they got. This is our third team. This is the people that didn't make the cut for the T2A and SQ team. We just didn't have the time to dedicate for a main Osiris League team, which is perfectly fine. They do what they can. Doing very well here, though, in this match. A few mistakes here. Definitely, like I said earlier, they should have adjusted and started leaving a player or two to deal with this. Because this AJ67 team definitely has a proper rally leader. This man has the good stuff. The good stuff, okay? He's got the good stuff. Nice, AB. Yeah, they're doing good. They're doing good. This is amazing. If AP loses, blame B's for sleeping in. They're doing really good, kid. They only have 24 players, bro. It's 24 versus 30. It is 24 versus 30, man. AP's doing very, very good. They're definitely lacking the garrison. They're definitely lacking in garrison players. But if they can pile up here and properly get a good arc fight, they can definitely take home the dub. And that'd be really nice for a 9-16 kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Hoorah! Looks like T2A is going to get a landslide victory as well. As they should. They're almost 2 billion power separated from their teammate. Like, God, dog. That one was disgusting. Whoever from Lilith put up those matches, y'all are dicks. Y'all are dicks. Y'all stack that team against T2A. They're literally 1.8 billion power difference. That's 1.8 billion power, dude. That's some people's OL teams. Like, what? I mean, farms, but still. So Lucifer, looks like she's just trying to throw herself away to pull back these AJ players. Is that what you're doing here? It's working for a little bit. I mean, it worked a little bit. We have buffs coming out from both sides, but we do have defensive formation coming out from AP16. No defensive formation coming out from AJ67. Only attack buff so far from AJ side. Let's see how that plays out for them. It looks like the field's being controlled by AP16, but we have a lot of AFK players, a lot of people in the back here. We need a posture forward, guys. You're fighting with half of your team. Posture forward, AP. If y'all progress through this match, if any of our AP players are watching and listening, if y'all progress, y'all will be a much better team, much more solid team if y'all just work together on the field. There's quite a few players like New Therapy, Taha, and let's see, what was the other guy here? Not Gru. Sir Winks-a-Lot, is that what his name is? Sir Winks-a-Lot. You guys gotta push forward at all times. Push forward. You don't need to run away. Like when the rest of your murder ball is engaging, you should not be running away. You should not be running away. If y'all just do a better job at grouping up, y'all would handily have beaten AJ67 on all of these arc rotations, because y'all definitely rotated properly and had the numbers. AP definitely rotated properly. They definitely had the numbers. They're not all engaging at the same time. They're not all in. I mean, you see it right here. You have a huge ball over here on the left side. You have a huge ball down here, and then you have minimal players up here by the objective. Man, they got to do a little bit better on their field positioning. What's up, Blaze Daily? How's it going, buddy? I know if they had Beast, they would win. So he's literally the reason if they lose. Zero Beast. Well, zero the 4 that they're missing, right? The 4 players our boys are down, we'll zero them. That bottom side losing all of their structures again on this arc rotation. That's going to make the points gap a little bit too big for this arc to be even worth it. If AP doesn't secure this arc, that is a nail in the coffin. That is huge GG's. If they do secure this arc, they still likely toss over the victory because they just lost the points per minute in a huge way. This is a 770 points gap here. This is a huge gap. Huge gap. That's per minute. If AP does not capture, or if AP does not get this arc back to their city so where they can hold on to this arc, you do not want to capture this arc for AP. You do not want to capture this arc for AP. You want to get this to your city. You want to get this to a position where you can hold this arc and then recapture the structures, get the points neutralized, and then once it gets to that 8.5 minute mark, go ahead and capture the arc. If you set up for another arc with Osiris, you've already gotten burned every single arc rotation on the structures. You're going to lose the points per minute. It's going to get way too big of a gap. I hope somebody in AP16 is here watching this live stream and is listening to them. Somebody will go there and tell them they absolutely need to hold this arc. If they deliver this arc and give AJ67 another arc rotation, that is GG. That is 100% GG. I know it'll only be a 2.5 minute fight for the middle in the arc, and I know that AJ may not even be able to secure that arc, but having to put your players in this middle for AP for another 5-6 minutes, that's going to lose you the game. That's 100% going to throw you this match. You're very much so in it, but you got to get this arc. You got to get it into a position where it's protected. You got to be able to hold it and then capture it at about the 8.5 minute mark and start re-flipping these structures and neutralize the points. Oh man, this one's it's a nail biter because it's so close. Like, it's a gap here, but it's so close having AP with the arc here. But I know if AJ just draw out this fight a little bit longer and control these points per minute, it doesn't matter. That arc's not going to matter. If this altar isn't flipped back in control of AP very soon, and they're not able to, you know, accumulate some points off these side lane structures, which are about to lose their Shrine of War. So even if they are able to accumulate points off the Shrine of Life, they're already going to lose the Shrine of War. So it's just going to make it neutral again. This is a very, very bad spot to be in for AP16. You're starting to get gapped on your points per minute in a huge way. You're still struggling to get that arc back to your structures. You have a big wave coming in from AJ67 from this top side on the inside wave. That's going to cut off the arc reinforcements here. There's not enough players for AP in the area. They're just going to cream AP's field presence here if AP does not get more players into this area. However, they also need people at the Shrine of Life to recapture. Oh, Lord, they need to recapture their Desert Altar. You gotta have players at the Shrine of Life, and you need to get into the middle. Everything just falling apart in the last 15-20 minutes of this match for AP16. It is looking gnarly. It is looking gnarly. We had a very smooth, very nice looking match on both sides. AJ67 and AP16 looking very good for a smaller league team. Actually, strategically and rotation looking, they look better than the higher tier teams. They just don't have the garrison or gear. But now the last 20 minutes, AP's just falling apart. They're falling apart. They're getting a little, you know, scattered out here, and they're not able to focus on what they need to do. There's not much focus going in here. You could just tell you got half of the players needed to actually swim down this Desert Altar, so it's most likely going to be a failure. If they just reinforce with this march here, they can actually hold it up. He's not going to. Okay, so they will be able to actually take it down. But it was almost failure because you're not swimming with enough players. So you're not dedicating enough players in this area. You're not dedicating enough players to properly defend your Shrine of Life, or dedicating enough players to rotate to the middle. Oh, it's rough, man. AP, y'all did an amazing job, amazing showing. At the end of it, though, you kind of blew it, guys. You kind of blew it. I know they're missing 4 players, Felipe. I know they're missing 4 players, but if you watch this whole match, AP did a very, very good job. Very good job. And at the end, they got frazzled. You can definitely tell. I know they're down players, but you can 100% tell from this whole stream that towards the end of this match, AP definitely got frazzled. 100%. Ah, dang, man. If they had equal players, they win. Yes, 100%, kid. 100%, kid. 100%. They win. Don't get me wrong, guys. Don't get me wrong, 9-16, guys. If AP had the exact same numbers, they would have won this. However, this was still a very manageable, winnable arc the way they played it up until this last arc rotation. Okay? Up until this last arc rotation, it was a very manageable, very winnable arc, even being down 4 players. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Don't be coming at me. Don't be coming at me, 9-16. Are they not missing 6 players? That's upsetting. Yeah, they are. They are, Adrian Robinson. But I mean, it's our 3rd team, and they're not missing 6. They're not missing 6 actually. They're only registered with 29. They're only registered with 29 or 28. So they're only missing 4 or 5 players. But still, it is a discrepancy there. But AP could have won this. That's all I was trying to say. They could have definitely won this. They just messed up on their last rotation. They messed up on the last rotation. There wasn't a lot of coordination. You had a group of players going for the altar. You had a group of players trying to defend the shrine, but it wasn't really enough in any direction. Yeah, the Desert Altar actually was able to stay and controlled over by AJ67. They were able to reflip it back because, like I said, there just was not enough players actually in any of these areas. Now, if those 4 extra players or 5 extra players were on the team or here today, obviously they would have had those players to put in that area and they wouldn't have had to worry about it. But come on now, we've seen how they played. They could have adjusted that rotation and gotten it in. They did well. AP did very well, and so did AJ. This is a very clean game. I like this. Team of AP is 29 players. There you go, 29. Okay, not 28, 29. Adrian Robinson, we have our match next at 15 UTC, so in 1 hour. In 1 hour, SQ plays. I'm not going to stream that match, though. I mean, I could if you guys want to see it. I mean, we have 21 players, there are 21 viewers in the chat. Let me know, chat, if you guys want to see it live. I didn't want to stream it live because it should just be a blistering match. It should just be a dominating match. We're quite a bit ahead, like in power, than our opposition. AP16 still does not have this arc. That's a little bit upsetting. They've been fighting over this arc for the last 8 minutes. It's on your side, guys. Y'all should be able to 100% capture this arc. You definitely got rough at the end, AP. You definitely got rough at the end. Very good job for the 99% of the match. But I feel like you guys gave up at the end here. I don't like it. I don't like seeing this. Hopefully my 916 players can understand what I mean here. Like, just looking at this, it looks to me like they're kind of giving up at the end. It's just frustrating to watch. It's just frustrating to watch. Any big teams in your OL lineup? No, Adrian Robinson. No. No, there's not. There's not. We should be able to make it to the top 32. Like I told my Osiris League team, I'd be very upset, honestly, if we didn't make it top 32. There's no team inside our division or inside of our division bracket that that we can't potentially beat. Now there are some good teams in there. There are some decently powered teams close to our power that are decent that I've watched, but there's no reason that we shouldn't beat them if we play on our game and play properly. So I would definitely be upset if we lose. But no, there's not. There's like one or two that's about our same power that we may have to face. That's in the other, you know, A and B group. Or A and C group. We're in group B. Let's see, I want to see if AB secure this arc or not. Upsetting. At least you'll make it to the big times. Adrian Robinson, we've made it top 32 almost every season. Last season was our only season we didn't take a team to the top 32. Every other season we had at least one team. Usually, actually we've had two. It was two. Because this is what, our third season in Osiris League for 916? It's either our third or fourth. And we had K9 T2A that made it top 16 the first season for us. And then SQ I think made top 32. And then the second season, I believe we had T2A that made it top 32. Or is this only the third? This might only be the third. If this is the third, then we got clipped out right before the top 32 last season. So yeah, I mean, we're no stranger to it, Adrian. We're no stranger to it. I mean, even before, whenever I was in my previous Kingdom 1225, I still made it top 32. No, you know, nothing new here. It's just rough getting past that top 32, man. It's rough getting past 960 GT. It's rough getting past JS. Like, it's not JST. They're not in our realm. But 60 GT. What's that? 60 MX. I mean, 960s teams. Pretty hard, man. Pretty hard. 846 decent teams as well. Yeah, I mean, it's not insane. It's not an insane realm, but we usually have to, like, our first season, we got slammed straight against 846, our very first round in. The next season, we got 960, very first round in. I mean, oh, yeah. Well, 916 got, 960, their very first round in, not us. Like, K916, not T3. Rough, dude, rough. You're gonna clap cheeks? No, we're gonna get our cheeks clapped, bro. In the top 32, we'll probably get our cheeks clapped. We're running a new team here, Adrian. We had a huge migration in this last off season, so we're running a lot of new players. So I definitely don't expect to go very high. I definitely 100% expect to go top 32, but winning Osiris League or going top 16 this season, I don't think it's in the cards for our 916 teams. We're gonna try it. We're definitely gonna try it, but I don't think it's in the cards. It's too new of a team together. Good job, AP. You did good, guys. You did your best. You did your best. Let's go ahead and look at the division that we're in. Go ahead and show you guys. See, we are in Anubis. Match info. This will be our matchup today. There's almost there's a 1.3 billion power difference. That's why we're not streaming it. That's why I didn't really want to record it. You know, I mean, it should be gapped. We should be able to have an easy victory here. Shouldn't have too much of an issue. T2A gapped their opponents. Very good job. See, AP lost. We know that. Poor AP. Dang it. Very close though. Very close though. Let me go see about their they're in Division 31 here. Let's go check them out. Let's see what that placed them. That they were in lead. Oh, that still keeps them in the lead of their division? Of their group? What? What? Well, it's gonna be dependent on 23BS. Never mind. 23BS just gaps WT05. Then of course they'll go ahead, but this match is already over. So this should put AP16 in the second slot. AP still has a chance to go through, my boys. AP still has a chance to go through. Let's go. Let's go. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, I love it. I love it, dude. That is the best thing ever, guys. AP still has a shot at it. Rankings off point gap. Before it used to be A1 versus B1, C1 versus D1. Now it's ranked off point spread. Yeah, I know, Jaeger. That's what I was saying. They still have a shot. There's still hope. There's still hope. Alright, anyways, we got to prepare for our match, guys. We have 57 minutes before that SQ match. I'm sorry about that, Nick. Like I said, our Nightbot, if you don't know, guys, Nightbot just, it bans, it like stops all comments that has like a bunch of emotes. I'm definitely trying to work on that. I just don't know exactly what I got to do to fix that. If anybody knows any of that stuff, hit me up on Discord and help me out. Help your boy out. I ain't that smart. Anyways, we're gonna be live again with a 19 UTC Arc of Osiris match. I believe will be the next one, right? Because we have our match at 15 that we have to get ready for right now. But I believe our next setup is 19, right? 19 should be the next time slot. Let me double check that real quick for you guys, because we're gonna be streaming lib. Let me go check. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. Don't leave me. All right, let's see. We're gonna be streaming at, I know it is 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna be streaming that 1846 lib match. I'm just trying to figure out what division there. There it is. It's right there. It's right in front of our face. We don't even notice it. Okay, so right here. So at 19 UTC, we are going to be streaming that lib versus W76 match. It is already posted on our stream. Let's go ahead, or on our feed. Let's go ahead and share that link here for you guys, so y'all have that video up for whenever it goes up, and that'll be a little bit later on today. Let's see, here it is. Let's share it. Cappy. Alright, so let's paste that here. So here we go, guys. We'll be streaming again at 19 UTC for that lib match versus W76. Lib is down a few 100 million power here. Let's see if they can pull out the dub. They should be able to. 1846 has some good Osiris League teams. Anyways, until that time slot, guys, that's going to be your boy Skywalker OG saying peace out, enjoy your weekend, and wish that SQ team some luck, baby. Alright, guys, y'all have a good one.